Alright guys, so the physical Ultimate Gohan is not the only Ultimate Gohan who was able to get an Extreme Z Awakening when Gohan's EZA returned in the last couple of days. The AGL Ultimate Gohan also now has an Extreme Z Awakening. They're both very similar. In terms of which one might be more useful for like Super Battle Road or something like that, I do think the AGL one probably will fit that role a little better. The AGL one, they gave some buffs that I really don't think are too difficult for you to make active, right? Plus, he also does have a chance to stun, which can be very, very good for Super Battle Road, especially on that final fight of... the final fight of the Majin Buu arc category stage, which is that physical Super Vegito who lasts forever. He has like 15 million HP. A unit that could stun him would be very, very helpful. So that's one good thing about this AGL Ultimate Gohan. So now that we've got him rainbowed, let's go ahead and take him into an event and let's test out his brand new EZA buffs. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and hop into an event with the AGL Ultimate Gohan rainbowed, fully EZA'd on the Majin Buu arc team with pretty much with exactly the exact same team that we kind of looked at the physical Ultimate Gohan. They are sort of similar units. Their EZAs were done in a very similar way. And, you know, they do have one difference in their links, right? Whereas the physical Ultimate Gohan has Kamehameha, and the AGL Ultimate Gohan has Infighter. Now, I do think, like, for fitting in with the Buu arc team, Infighter probably would be a better link. The reason for that is because physical Super Vegito has Infighter, and that's, you know, you're routinely going to have Ultimate Gohan matched up with him, since you've got two of those physical Super Vegitos on the actual category team right here, exactly like this. Boom. Now, okay, I don't think physical Super Vegito will be able to finish off Cooler, and wow, okay, well, here's the issue with the AGL Ultimate Gohan. He does not get any sort of key from his passive or anything. So we're left with this. What are we to do? I foresaw that this would happen with the AGL Ultimate Gohan, so I did bring a Fruit of the Tree of Might just so we could see what he's capable of doing. This is why I would probably say that the AGL Ultimate Gohan is definitely going to lag behind many of the other Ultimate Gohans who will not have this issue, because they give themselves key from their passive, which Ultimate Gohan units absolutely need, because they just don't have the capability with only shocking speed to consistently get super attacks. They're just not able to do it. 1.6, wow, okay, that's not bad. that's a lot more than I was expecting. So of course we did have physical Kid Buu there with his 50% attack buff passive, right, which is a lot. Gohan had, what did he have active there? He had Infighter, Power Bestowed by God, and Fierce Battle. I don't think he had Saiyan Warrior Race. Physical Super Vegito does not have that. And then obviously Kid Buu doesn't have that. But that was probably going to be the best look at Ultimate Gohan. Yeah, I think that was going to be his best rotation. Maybe with Tech Vegito, we could get a little better than that. But that's pretty much what we're going to max out with the AGL Ultimate Gohan. Now, one thing that is, of course, going to be very valuable for him is a medium chance to stun, which AGL Ultimate Gohan has. That part could be pretty good for category Super Battle Road. You know, in particular, the physical Super Vegito boss at the end of that stage, as you guys might know, has like 15 million HP or some insanity, crazy high number like that. So you do have to be very careful there. You know, if Ultimate Gohan would get a stun off, boom, that saves you for 2 turns, which is very helpful because, you know, it's going to take you, what, 5, 6, 7, 8 turns to take down that Super Vegito. Probably one of the harder bosses in all of Dokkan, really. Okay, let's have Ultimate Gohan go first to sort of test out how he's going to do, you know, defensively against this Metal Cooler. I don't think he'll run into too many issues, though, because he does get a 120% defensive buff when HP is 80% or above. So as long as our health is high... Oh, he got the stun off right there. Very good. Ultimate Gohan is going to be looking good. See, the difference is that this Ultimate Gohan... Yeah, see, the AGL Ultimate Gohan does not lose his attack buff when his HP is below 80%, but the physical Ultimate Gohan does. That's an issue. Now, AGL Ultimate Gohan does also get a chance. Okay, this is actually a bit of a weaker defensive rotation for me. I'm actually going to go ahead and use an Icarus. Crazy, I know. But, you know, this is more of a team that I designed to make Ultimate Gohan look good rather than actually, like, be super effective here. I'm going to go for the AGL Metal Cooler. The two Metal Coolers that are very problematic are the AGL one as well as the Int one. Both of them are capable of doing, like, you know, 200k damage with a super attack. That's really, like, the secret difficulty in this stage right here is the Int Metal Cooler and the AGL Metal Cooler. Because obviously the AGL Metal Cooler, that's, you know, the Dokkan exclusive boss we're fighting here. And then the Int Metal Cooler, that is, of course, the LR Metal Cooler core. So the two of them can be very problematic if we're not careful. Looks like I may not have even needed to use that Icarus. Really, again, it just all depends on if you get supered by those two. That's just the STR one. He'll have type advantage against Super Vegito, but he doesn't hit nearly as hard as those other two do. It's really just them. Like, if you get the two of them, oh yeah, we got the AGL one taken care of, so we're fine. We're going to be A-okay. That's the tech one, I believe. But I don't have that Great Saiyaman 2 rainbowed. I do want to get him rainbowed. Okay, so this will be pretty good. We're going to be below 80% HP for this next turn for AGL Ultimate Gohan. Now, what that means is he is going to have a 100% chance of a critical hit activating, which is going to be really cool. So we're going to have Tech Vegito. Go ahead and get a super attack, give him a slight buff here. I'm going to use another Fruit of the Tree of Might. Again, I'm not interested in dicking around with Ultimate Gohan all day trying to get super attacks. I'm still annoyed from a couple of days ago when I was really struggling with that Int Janemba video. The Int Janemba video I did the other day took like 5 or 6 hours to record because I had literally the worst luck of all time getting those rotations down to see what Janemba can actually put out with his max potential. So today, it's like I'm not even in the mood. We're just using Fruit of the Tree of Might so Gohan can super attack. 1.5, okay, yeah. So that does confirm that right there for me, that Gohan does keep his attack buff even when he falls below 80% HP. That's pretty good. And of course, he does have his guaranteed crit. The guaranteed crit ability is not really the craziest thing. I mean, it looks nice on paper, but it's not anything that's gonna like be, you know, absolutely mind-blowing. Okay. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Since SCR Metal Cooler wants to be funny, right? He's gonna heal on that first phase right there. So I'm not worried about him actually super attacking my Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. So I'll just seal his ass. Yeah, okay, go ahead, heal yourself. And now you get sealed, my boy. So there you go, RIP for you. The only way you're a threat is if you super attack, and guess what? You're not doing that anymore. Bye. LR Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 are very good, by the way. I know global players have had a chance to see just how good they can be on that Majin Buu arc stage of Super Battle Road. You know, that stage is pretty difficult, but, you know, they are a unit that's, like, tailor-made to fixing some of the problems with the Majin Buu arc team. You know, the Buu arc team is all over the place with key links, but they're very, very good. I actually don't really want... Here. We're going to have Ultimate Gohan go first right here and see, you know, what sort of numbers he's able to put out. This, of course, is without Kibu's, you know, full passive active, but Ultimate Gohan still should be doing pretty good damage. Yeah, 1.5, so I'm liking what we're seeing from him. It's a very consistent number. Well, no, let me not say that, because it's a consistent number because I've used Fruit of the Tree of Might to get his super attacks off, right? Whereas, in reality, there might have been 2 turns where I would have missed super attacks with him, which is a real shame. So, I mean, I do like the AGL Ultimate Gohan, but in truth, you're probably going to be a lot better off going with virtually any of the others. Because the tech one gives himself ki, which, you know, helps him there. The int one gives himself ki, which helps him there. The physical one gives himself ki. And then at that point, you know, the SCR one, he's just, like, in terms of all the things he could do, the SCR one is sort of on top. I would, if I had to rank all the Ultimate Gohans, I would say the Int one is the best, then the SCR one. Then I think there's a bit of a gap. There's a drop-off from Int to SCR, and then it's probably physical, AGL, and tech. It's difficult for me to put the AGL one above tech, because the AGL one has those key issues, but the tech one is technically a free-to-play unit with free-to-play buffs in the potential system. Only 3,000 all stats instead of 5,000, which does hurt him quite a bit. That causes him to not be able to put up the same damage levels as really all the other Ultimate Gohans, because what you have one top-tier Dokkan level exclusive in the SCR one, and then the rest are a whole bunch of EZA units, right? So it does kind of create a weird situation there. We actually probably could get a... No, nah. I don't think we're going to get a Dokkan attack. Oh, yes, we are. Okay, well, hey, this probably will be the finishing blow for Metal Cooler. I think a Dokkan attack probably will finish him off right here. Now, for showcases, by the way, I don't necessarily think Dokkan attacks really provide anything to a showcase, because it just shows the straight damage number, which is not like a consistent sort of like way to evaluate a unit, right? Because bosses have varying levels of defense and damage reduction, so you're not really getting a true test of what the unit can do, right? But if you're looking at their attack stat, that is a consistent number. That is the true test of a unit's worth, in my opinion. Well, I say in my opinion, but like it's like the attack stat is what you look at to know for sure what the unit can do, not damage. So in my opinion, but also that's the way you should be doing it. But the Dokkan attack does not allow you to see the attack set anymore. They just took that away in the recent update. So now Dokkan attacks, I think, are virtually worthless for testing out what units can do. They're great for, like Super Battle Road or something like that, but it's not like a consistent benchmark of anything a unit can do. So let's go ahead and take a look at the AGL Ultimate Gohan real quick before we finish up for today. So this is Exceptional Potential Ultimate Gohan. His leader skill used to be AGL type attack 70%. Now it's AGL key 2 and HP attack and defense 70%. That could be useful for a sub leader skill on Dokkan Battlefield. His super attack is the Explosive Demon Flash, or the Masenko Ha, which is supreme damage and rare chance to stun the enemy. Now it's supreme damage with a medium chance to stun the enemy, so that's pretty good. His passive skill is Deep Focus, which used to be 80% attack when key is 6 or more. Now it's 100% attack when key is 6 or more, a 120% defensive buff when HP is 80% or above, and then he gets a 40% defensive buff and performs a one-time only guaranteed crit when HP is 79% or below. So they did give him a nice defensive buff to work with, pretty much no matter what. He's always going to have a defensive buff, so that does help him out a lot. His links are Saiyan Warrior Race, the Saiyan Lineage, Infighter, Shocking Speed, Power Bestowed by God, and Fierce Battle. So, he is filled with a bunch of attack links, but it's going to be very difficult for him to super attack. Very, very difficult. His 12 key multiplier is 130%. Whoa! Okay, so there's the difference between the physical Ultimate Gohan and the AGL one. Jeez! Oh, man. Yeah, so he's not going to be able... That's why, 1.5 is what we got this guy out to, whereas the physical one was up at, 1.8? That makes sense. And then he is, of course, on 2 categories, but realistically, we can only use him on 1 category, because here the Hybrid Saiyan team is run by SCR Ultimate Gohan, so obviously you can't use the Tech, Physical, Int, or AGL Ultimate Gohans on the Hybrid Saiyan team if you're running in the true category leader skill version. Hopefully we get another Hybrid Saiyan with a Hybrid Saiyan leader skill, maybe like an LR. Well, I was going to say LR Ultimate Gohan, but no. We want a different unit than Ultimate Gohan to be the Hybrid Saiyan leader. So maybe like a LR Spirit Bomb Sword Trunks to be a Hybrid Saiyan leader would be very cool to me. And would allow us to test out different Ultimate Gohans on that team. And then also on the Majin Buu arc team he is on, which is really the only place you're going to be able to use the AGL one for now. But at least it does have a category Super Battle Road stage, so you can test this guy out over there. So there we go, guys. There are the 2 new Gohan EZAs. I would say the physical one is probably better, but the AGL one would be better for Super Battle Road. So keep that in mind. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.